Hello guys, weekly technical analysis for Bitcoin. This technical analysis actually is gonna be quick because well, all the market is almost similar. Well, let's talk about the weekly chart. The weekly chart, as you can see here, Bitcoin is still holding. Actually, is breaking the mid-21 and mid-55 for first time in long time. So as long Bitcoin is closing this weekend, I mean the next 24 hours, above $42,700. I am bullish long term. We will see potential in the next 2 weeks, next month, $47,000, $50,000 tested. Of course, more upside for Bitcoin. It depends, right? Here, the reaction, or maybe here we will see potentially the first pullback in 1-day chart. Potentially, yes. But if everything is okay and Bitcoin respect this level, $43,000 in the next test, maybe after 2 weeks. Potentially we can start speculating Bitcoin will test in the long term maybe around $55,000. That is gonna be the maximum target I am speculating for Bitcoin. And also, but it's very constructive this, as I said, I think 3 weeks ago, as Bitcoin was to the upside, yes, accumulation, yes, and we have here with the curve, we have the buy signal here, the DX is getting negative below 23, that means the sell pressure is over. So we will see this bounce. The question is the next target, right? So I have two targets. As I said before, is between $50,000 to $47,000. That is the key level for me in macro time frames. Of course, I'm expecting a pullback, yes. And the second one is gonna be, and the last one, I mean, seriously, if we see Bitcoin at $55,000, I think it's gonna be the climax again. People will enter in, we will be super ready, and they will start buying again the tops. So well, now let's continue with the 1-day chart. 1-day chart here is very impressive. The reason because is like this is because the ADX is just getting positive, very good actually. Concerning, yes, why? Because here, as you can see here, we have the the curve is still the positive, the slope is positive here, but actually the next pullback, actually I want to see a pullback around $47,000, 49. I think it's gonna be very good for the price. That means Bitcoin is gonna break. Yes, actually the break was around here, this area, and now the test, the major resistance is around this area, right? So my concern right now is not the macro time frames, actually is the 4-hour chart. Why? Because, well, we know here, as I said in previous videos, we have vertical divergences right now information here. For example, at this point and this point, as you can see here, we have these vertical divergences here with the sell signal here. Remember, this is the meaning of this is sell signal or range. So as long Bitcoin is not doing a new high here, I mean, totally fine, because Bitcoin is in range. So that means something like this. Let me show you here. ABC correction, something like that, and this is like this, okay? But I don't want to see a new high for Bitcoin in the next 24 hours, because if you see a new high for Bitcoin this weekend, you will see a major dump here, because this is not constructive. Now we have something very interesting here. The volatility is contracting here in the highs, so if you see Bitcoin testing the zero line here again and 4-hour chart and it's in range, you will see the break up around something like this, sideways here, and the break up here, the breakout, sorry, to $47,000, 49, around there. I'm expecting the major pullback, and well, that pullback, that is gonna be the pullback. Why? Because with that pullback, officially Bitcoin will enter in an uptrend. So something like this, right? Here, pullback, and here to other test to 49, $50,000, and maybe 55. So that is the expectation for Bitcoin. Everything is looking very constructive. If you are thinking to buy right now, well, the question is why you didn't buy at 39, $40,000, 41. Well, the problem with that is, like many people, they are calling for new targets when they see the green candles, not when they are seeing, they can see red. When we are in red, for example, let me explain. When we are here, people said no, this is gonna crash. As I said before, validations always are very important, right? So as long as I said a long time ago, 2-3 weeks ago, as long Bitcoin is holding $37,000, the region $37,000, Bitcoin is to the upside, as you can see here. Any close below here, okay, you will see this not as accumulation, you will see this as a distribution, right? But well, as you can see here, we were waiting for confirmation. Here, this was the confirmation around this move, holding the range, and also buy signal here in the curve. In that time I was using the squeeze, and from here is just to the upside, as you can see here. So now let me talk about something else. Is the weekly chart. We have buy signal here, yes. The only problem with this is we don't have the volume like before. So if we see other bounce like maybe 55, something like that, maybe in April, May, and the volume is just doing exactly the same as a lot this year, just dumping. So that means we will see other major bull trap like November 2021. Okay, so that is my concern. As long Bitcoin is closing weekly below $50,000, 49. The most important thing here is the retest. Let me explain. Actually, I did my live stream yesterday. Last Friday. But I think we have here a very good example of what I'm talking about here. Bitcoin was in 2019 around October 2019, as you can see here. Let me show you here. Bitcoin was testing and actually breaking the MA55 here, remember, in that time. Well, I don't know if you were here. For maybe 2 months was in sideways below the MA55. After a long time here, like around 2 months, let me show you here, we have buy signal here in weekly chart, as you can see here, buy signal in this area. So the speculation at that time is okay, we'll see other leg up maybe around $10,000, $11,000 in that time. So Bitcoin was moving, as you can see here, and very good, right? Very good here, very constructive. Many altcoins, they were pumping in that time, and after that we saw the test around $10,000. And here is the key. Here's the test, as you can see here, and after that, as I said before, well, this is the area, your new area of support, potential support. And as you can see here, Bitcoin bouncing here from this area. But what happened after that? Breaking down here, and after that you sell off. So that is my concern for the current price action. If I am right with this, you will see something similar with this price action maybe this year. What I'm trying to say is because the volume is not following Bitcoin in that time, and also here, let me show you here, let me see here, Bitcoin got rejected by the MA55 in negative territory, as you can see here. So I am expecting Bitcoin will do something similar this year. So testing maybe in some point the MA55, something like that, something like this, in November, October, November, something like this, and from there auto leg down. Okay, but that means Bitcoin must go to the upside, right, first. So if we follow the example of 2019, so test to maybe $50,000, maximum level 55, around there. I cannot tell you exactly the price, as long as it's not above, it's not a new high, and you will see the test. This test is gonna be the test, I mean here, around $42,000. Any close below there, you saw what happened in 2019, right? $50% down from this area, 52. So that means from this area 52 around $20,000, around there. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. No, remember, this part of the of my technical analysis actually is not technical analysis, just a speculation, because technically speaking, this is like this today. Today, this is like this. Okay, when I see the price around here or around here in this area, sorry, I will tell you my thoughts. Now, one thing here, you need to keep in mind here, the monthly is clear. The monthly is sell signal, ADX negative. So this is, historically speaking, this is not good. Okay, so maybe this is gonna be the bounce, and after that a major breakdown. Well, but let's see, in 2 months, I will say maybe in 2 months. Now for the total market, so for altcoins, I am not to talk about altcoins in this video, because every day we are talking about altcoins, right? So let's talk about the total market cap, and in general you can see what we can expect for the next week. Okay. Next week, so weekly chart. As you can see here, very constructive here. Bitcoin holding this area of demand here, as you can see here, and breaking the MA55 and MA21. So next 2 months, I will say all the altcoins, well, the strongest at least, they will follow, keep pumping around 2 months, maybe 1 month or two around this area, and you will see major correction again. And here we will know exactly here if this is a bull market or this is the beginning of the bear market actually. So that's it, guys. I think that's it. I finished my technical analysis. As you can see here, let me show you here the weekly chart. The weekly chart, we have buy signal here, ADX value 23, very constructive, very good. Let me see the 1 day chart. 1 day chart is not like super bullish right now. I mean, yes, bullish, yes, but same as Bitcoin, right? So other pump, other test maybe around this level, you will see this pullback in 1 day chart. So this is like this to the upside. Okay, guys, good luck, and well, see you next week.